Good day, my wonderful students. I welcome you to another exciting class. Today, we shall be taking a look at trigonometry, a field in mathematics that is dedicated to the study of triangles. At the end of this lesson, you should know the formula for the sine, cosine, and tangent of angles. You should know how to find the length of any side of a right angle triangle, as well as how to find the size of an unknown angle. Before we go into details, let us acquaint ourselves with how to identify the sides of a right angled triangle. A right angled triangle has three sides, namely the hypotenuse, the opposite, and the adjacent. To identify the different sides of a right angled triangle, you first of all identify the hypotenuse of the right angled triangle. The hypotenuse is the side that is opposite the right angle. I am going to shade the right angle on your screen now. This is the right angle. So the side that is opposite the right angle becomes the hypotenuse. Next, you determine the opposite side. The opposite side is the side that is opposite the given angle, while the remaining side becomes the adjacent. I'll repeat again. The hypotenuse is the side that is opposite the right angle, while the opposite is the side that is opposite the given angle, while the remaining side becomes the adjacent. Now, how do we identify the different trig ratios that we have, which is the sine, the cosine, and the tangent of angles? The formula for the sine of any angle is the opposite all over the hypotenuse, while that for the cosine of angles is the adjacent all over the hypotenuse, and the tangent of angles is the opposite all over the adjacent. So having known the formula to find the different sides of a triangle, we are going to solve some mathematical problems. Let us consider the diagram that we have on our screen. In this diagram, we are given the hypotenuse and we are also given the adjacent. So to know which of the trig ratios to apply, we must remember this short abbreviation, which is SO, CA, TOA. Once we remember these three abbreviations, we identify the size that we are given in any particular question and we relate it to this short abbreviation. For this particular question, we are given the adjacent and the hypotenuse. So we are going to use CA, which is cosine of angles. So let us solve this problem. So first, the cosine of the given angle, which is 60 degrees, is equal to the adjacent all over the hypotenuse. The adjacent is the letter side h, while the hypotenuse is 1000. When you cross multiply this, you are going to have 1000 times cos 60 degrees, which is 1000 times 0.5, and you finally have 500. Having known how to find the length of any given side, the next thing we are going to do now is to find out how we will get the size of any unknown angle. And we are going to use the diagram that you have again on your screen. This time around, you are told to find the lettered angle x, the size of that angle, while you are given the opposite and the adjacent. So you are going to use TOA, which is a tangent of angles. So the tangent of that particular angle now, which is x, is the opposite all over the adjacent. And the opposite is 5, while the adjacent is 7. When you divide that, you are going to have 0.7143. If you take the tan inverse of that figure, you are going to have 35.5. For those that don't know how to find the tan inverse of any figure, you press the shift on your calculator and you press tan to get the figure of the tan inverse. Indeed, you can use that method to find the inverse of any trig function by pressing the shift button and that particular trig function. It is on that note that we are going to draw the curtain for today's class. I thank you very much for listening and watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.